Welcome to Spilling the Tea with Susie. I am here with Half Moon Joe. Everyone, say hi to Joe. Hi.
Hi, I'm happy to be here.
Oh my God,
Your
Joe.
stream intro is so cool.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I was watching it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it is so great to finally get to chat with you, like, in
Yes,
person.
I'm so happy to do this. You clocked it before, but I just got it in the mail. So I
Oh,
ordered it from Sleuth Style, of
yes.
course.
I love
It
her.
is the Rick Garland
Mm,
original.
it's beautiful.
I knew I had to get it.
It's so beautiful. I've been meaning to get that one. I love her. She's one of my faves, and also just
Yes.
everything she makes is perfect. So.
Yes, she is wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes,
Nice.
this
This is
shirt.
probably the latest I've streamed in a long time.
Yes. Okay,
I'm a
so
daytime person.
I popped by your stream yesterday, and people
Mhm.
were like, "You're gonna be up that late?" When you said it was gonna be 8 p.m.
I know. I usually have Piggy tucked in.
Yeah.
He's watching Antiques Roadshow, and we're taking our nighttime pills. We're going
Yeah.
to bed.
Yep. Literally. Oh, did you tell Piggy his nighttime story?
I did. He is his big daddy's taking care of him tonight.
Good.
He's been afraid of the thunder, the storms that are
Aw,
going on.
poor baby.
He's coping. He's getting lots of treats as usual.
Yeah, good. Oh, I got lots of questions for you, but also lots of questions for Piggy when I posted my question
Yeah.
box for you guys. Like, people were like, what's the best thing about having a chihuahua? Like, everyone wants
I
to know about
love that.
chihuahuas.
Yes, man, he's my first dog overall, and
Really?
so we jumped straight in with Chihuahua, and they're fun.
Yeah. Oh, I've had a mix. I had a Pomeranian Chihuahua mix, but
Oh,
I love them so much.
yes, they just have such big personalities.
Yes. Yes. They're just the sweetest little guys. Oh, I love it. Piggy is so adorable.
Yes, thank you.
Oh. I guess if he's asleep, then we probably won't see him.
He may run in here at any point. You never know with him.
Well, you'll probably see my cat at some point. He always comes in as well.
Oh,
All right. Are you excited for the many, many, many questions that
yeah.
my little group here has for you?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
thank
here
you
to
so
chat.
much for following me. All right. So, besides questions, I had a lot of people send in just comments, things that they wanted me to tell you. And the overarching like theme was just how much people love you. So I thought that was
Aw.
so nice. I didn't get a single like negative thing. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's my favorite
Aw.
streamer. He's the only streamer I watch." Got that a lot too. I thought that was so cool. A lot of people were saying that they love your community because it is so inclusive and accepting and loving, and I just love that so much. Oh,
They are awesome. I feel like I would not be doing this if they weren't.
yeah,
They make it fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's a blast.
yeah. Oh, I love that. All right, so let's pop into some questions. Okay, so I'm mostly a like Nancy Drew / cozy gaming person. So a lot of this is usually about Nancy Drew. Everybody that I interview has some sort of like something to do with Nancy Drew.
Oh
But
yeah.
a lot of these questions will be about your life, about gaming in general, streaming, etc. So if it doesn't apply to Nancy Drew, like go for it. Your first question is, do you have a favorite or a least favorite game in general or in the Nancy Drew universe?
Oh man. Well, favorite Nancy Drew is Danger by Design, of course.
Okay, yeah.
Because
Good one.
every single day I think about the alien tattoo.
Did you see my mug?
Yes. Oh my god, you've got some cute stickers and stuff too.
Thank you. Yes, I just
Yeah.
made the alien tattoo stickers and temporary tattoos are
love
coming.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Probably favorite game overall though is Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
I have so many hours clocked in Stardew Valley. I literally just bought so I've played Stardew Valley on PC, Mac, Switch. I got a Steam Deck mainly to play Stardew Valley.
Mhm.
And then I just ordered like a little a cheapo retro gaming console
Yeah.
to like port Stardew Valley to.
Oh my
I
god.
could play it because it wouldn't fit in my my Steam Deck wouldn't fit in my backpack. So I was like,
Yeah.
well, I gotta take it with me.
Yeah.
So Stardew Valley for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Danger by Design has a special place in my heart. It was unhinged.
Yeah, to say the least. Oh my word. What was your first Nancy Drew game that you ever played?
My first one, oh my gosh. So I'm like brand new to the community essentially. I started during COVID.
Okay.
Like, so I had purchased the Egypt one and the Japan one
Excellent.
at some point. And then I was trying to figure out what games to stream, and my chat was like, "Oh, why don't you do a Nancy Drew game? It lines up perfectly, like with what you do." And I was like, "Okay." So I did the Egypt one. So I love Egypt,
Yes.
and it was just so much fun. I was instantly hooked. But that did cause me to play them all out of order.
That's fine.
So it is, but I missed out on some like kind of inside jokes, you know,
Okay.
Easter eggs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Knowing who Prudence Rutherford is,
That makes
stuff like
sense.
that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, I blasted through them all in about like 2 years or something. I think it took 2 years, and now I'm replaying them.
I love that.
So yeah, Lost Tomb. I have the worst memory of what the titles are. I usually just remember the people's names by describing them or having like a nickname.
Okay. Well, you were gonna have a lot of fun with this game that I have coming up then.
I always have I have the list pulled up.
Good.
Once I see their face, I'm like, oh, I know exactly who that is.
That's
I know
amazing.
what they did. I know what they did to me.
I know what they did to me. Oh, wait until you play this game I have for you. I have actually several games for you, and
Yes.
these are going to really be so fun. Okay, so in the Nancy Drew universe, and this question immediately off the bat is going to be hard on you. Which character was the hottest, if you can remember their name?
Oh, okay. Well, I remember.
Okay.
Of course. Well, Tex and Dave
Oh yeah.
have got to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
There are people in my chat who really like Shorty for some reason.
Oh.
At first, I thought it was a joke, and I used to call him out on it. But it seems that some of them really are into Shorty.
Okay.
Not me. I would say Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Dave.
Okay.
I think he's a pretty general kind of across the board.
Yeah. I feel like the general consensus is you're either a Dave or a Henry fan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, of
Not
the
a Henrik,
Cowboys. No. If you're into sad boys, then it's gotta be Henry. No. Of the Cowboys, though, I have to say, and this is something that I've said a lot on my channel, so I know all of my viewers are probably gonna roll their eyes at this, but like, Dave is a cowboy, but Tex is a cowman, okay? So my vote goes to Tex.
I can see that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Everyone's like, you were ready for that question.
Yeah, I feel like that's Tex and Dave are the real reasons why Secret of Shadow Ranch is so popular.
I know, right? You're like, chasing a ghost horse.
They keep you there.
Western theme. It's the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
You love the cowboy cowman dichotomy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what are your hopes for the Nancy Drew series moving forward?
Oh man, so Midnight in Salem, of course, was not my favorite.
Yeah.
I liked Key. I did enjoy Key a lot. I think it started heading in a good direction from there.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one with Soren,
Oh,
What's the name of
Sea of
it?
Darkness.
Sea of Darkness.
Mhm.
It's probably one of my top favorite ones.
It's a good game.
And that's only the third most recent, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, so I wouldn't be mad if they like went back to that kind of vibe, because
Preach.
it pulled in a lot of my favorite stuff from the classic ones,
Mhm.
but the updated look didn't like detract from it.
Yeah.
I'd love to see more of that.
Yeah.
I really
Preach.
like that
Ugh.
one.
Seriously. If only. Midnight in Salem was horrible. Key was good.
In Salem, I just kept getting jump scared by Deirdre, which was totally not their intention.
Her teeth.
And yes, and the teeth. The Frank and Joe clones in Key. I enjoyed running into them.
Yeah.
You know, I wish they had a few more outfits,
Yeah.
fashion choices,
Yeah.
but loved running into them.
Yeah.
over
that
and
was
over again.
fun. I loved running
But
into all of the like random characters that you would see like 5 feet spaced apart. It's the same exact person. Or the guy with the camera,
Yes.
and he was taking a picture of somebody, and I would just like go in front of his shot.
And like sideways too. Nancy just like runs sideways. It was great.
Oh, what that sprint feature. I need
Oh,
more
yeah.
of that in my life.
Half the time I was motion sick, and then half the time I was just like, I gotta get there. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if we need this big of a location for the middle.
I know. I
it
was
was
so
nice.
upset. We didn't get the cathedral though. Like I thought we were gonna get like
yeah.
this gorgeous, like, you know, all this amazing location, and they were just like, here you go, town square. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, both
Yeah.
town squares were also kind of, you know, the same.
I know.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
but
Ugh.
It felt like a step up from. I mean, I think anything would have felt like a step up from Midnight Salem.
Yes.
But if they could get I do prefer the old, like not
The
the free
engine?
range. Yeah.
Like the point and click.
The point and click. Yeah. I
Yeah.
prefer that way of movement, and it was kind of wonky and key, but
Yeah.
if they could perfect that, I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah, that would be really cool. All right, what is your next question? Oh, this is a really sweet one. Next in line is, how does it feel knowing you're a safe space for so many people? Oh,
Oh,
I know.
it feels good because I feel like those places were hard for me to find as a kid on the internet, or just as an adult too, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I actively like attempt to be a safe space. It just kind of ends up that way.
Yeah.
But it's nice. I appreciate being a lot of people's like comfort.
Yeah.
Falling asleep. Like I scream a lot during my streams, but people still tell me they fall asleep to it, and I'm like, that's good. I'm glad you can sleep through that.
I'm glad. Maybe you've like conditioned them.
Exactly. It's just background noise now. The screaming.
Hey guys, I'm sorry that I've been getting texts. That's my Kim Possible text tone.
I love
I'm
it.
Sorry.
I used to have that same text tone. I love
I
that.
haven't changed it.
It's been giving me flashbacks when I hear it.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Okay, next question. Also, thank you everyone who has been following. I haven't wanted to interrupt Joe, so thank you all.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's good to see all the people.
I know. I'm so glad to see all of you guys. It is so wonderful to have you here. I hope you enjoy this little corner of the internet I've carved out here. All right. Next question is, what do you and Justin tend to do in your free time? Do you have any hobbies?
Oh man, we're pretty boring. which is kind of what I like. Man, in the summer not much. In the summer, stay in, watch TV, watch
Yeah.
Antiques Roadshow. Antiques Roadshow is my comfort show.
It's a great show.
Pretty much always on if I'm like doing anything. Yeah, cooking. We both like cooking. We go to like brunch places on the weekends.
Yeah.
It's all very, very boring.
No, it's
My-
not.
He's really into photography. So he's always looking at like camera lenses and stuff or
Yeah.
wanting to take pictures. And my other hobby is Tamagotchis. I am
Yes.
always running like multiple Tamagotchis. I have one on the desk right now
Yeah.
that just got married today. So keeping
Congrats.
an eye on the baby. Thank you.
Okay, wait, let's hold up and let's talk about Tamagotchi for a moment.
I'd love to. I always
Yes.
have time for that. I have all the time in the world.
Amazing. Okay, first of all, tell us how you got into it.
So let's see. The original Tamagotchis came out in 1997, 1998 in the US. And I remember I had one of the first ones. I was about 9 or 10 years old. Um, and I had that one. I had the Tamagotchi Angel, and then they kind of stopped producing them for a few years, and then they came out with the Tamagotchi Connection. And I was a little older at that point, but I tried to get back into it. I enjoyed it, but I was busy with school and life and stuff, and I didn't pick it back up. But man, I remember being a kid and just spending hours and hours researching like the evolution stages of how to get all the different characters. There were like that was way in the early days of like forums and people having their own GeoCities websites, and people would make like Tamagotchi graveyards, Tamagotchi like dedication pages and stuff. And then about 2 or 3 years ago, they've been producing the re-releases of the original Tamagotchis. And so that kind of got me back into it. And that kind of got me hooked into the new ones. I was like, I've got a lot of catching up to do. There have been like 20 iterations of Tamagotchis between the time I fell out till now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's wild. And then it just kind of became the thing that stuck.
I love
that. Did you ever do GeoCities?
I didn't.
There was it was GeoCities. Everyone had a GeoCities website, kind of like hand in hand with MySpace. Homestead. Yeah. Had to teach yourself HTML.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm a little younger than you. I'm only 28. I didn't have a MySpace when I was getting on the internet. MySpace was going off the internet.
Oh yeah.
Because we had dial-up internet for a really, really, really long time. So I didn't really get on anything until I was like 13 maybe, when we finally got like not dial-up. Which at that point, like, the internet was boring then, like there was nothing fun. So I missed out on a lot of that good stuff.
It was fun, but it was also like the Wild West. It was you know, some of those web pages I think are still up. Like, I was trying to find some of the old Tamagotchi websites I went to, like the instruction manuals and stuff, and I came across one like Tamagotchi memorial page where you can post a memorial to your dead Tamagotchi and talk about their life. Yes,
I love it.
It was a wonderful little weird section of the internet.
It's like wholesome though.
Yeah. The Tamagotchi community, I feel like it reminds me a lot of the Nancy Drew community in the sense that it's very welcoming. Like everyone's welcome, and it's just very like low-key and nice.
Yeah.
The memes are fun. It's just very chill.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Do you have a favorite Tamagotchi?
I would say the P2, the P1 and the P2 are the original ones, and the first one I ever had as a kid was the P2, and so those are the main ones I collect. And the gameplay is pretty simple. The one I'm doing right now is the Tamagotchi Connection, just re-released, and it was kind of their second wave of things, and I'm enjoying it a lot right now. It's fun to play one of like the quirky old black and white screen ones.
I love that.
Kind of because the new ones have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
They have Bluetooth. They don't have Bluetooth. They have Wi-Fi. And sometimes you just want like an offline vibe. you know,
Back to
like
basics.
I don't always, not everything I own needs to be on the internet at all times.
Yeah,
So,
I feel that. Oh, that's really cool. That's a really fun hobby.
yeah.
All right. If you weren't streaming, what would your dream job be?
Oh my God. It changes all the time. And Justin knows I go through like phases of things. Like there was a period a few months ago where I was like, you know what? I'm going to be a gemologist.
Ooh.
Just like I've been watching too much Antiques Roadshow. And I was like, you know what? I love the jewelry people. I'm going to be a gemologist. I'm going to be an appraiser. And I looked up, what do you have to do to get there? And there's like 5 schools around the world that you need this certificate from. And I was like, well, this became too difficult
Oh
now.
my God.
This isn't going to happen.
Wow.
But if I could just do anything, it would be have a little antique shop.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be that little antique gay
Mm-hmm.
who lives in a small little walkable town and has the antique store.
That sounds so idyllic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me is always like, I always feel like I'm just a little bit away from running away to the wilderness and having like chickens and goats.
So Stardew Valley.
Yeah, you're seeing the phases. You're seeing the pattern. Everything that I get obsessed with, I'm like, oh, I should do that. That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Oh my God. You're gonna be like Alexi from Alibi and Ashes, the older guy in the antique shop. You're just gonna,
oh my God.
Just gonna become him.
That is the dream. Yeah, he had it going.
He did. He had a good life.
Yeah, he did. Until Nancy burned down.
Until Bess walked in.
Until Bess.
What did you do for work before becoming a full-time streamer?
Before the stream, so I started streaming during COVID, just kind of out of necessity because I was doing YouTube before then.
Yeah.
I was just doing like straight up gaming videos and stuff. And when Justin started working at home full time, it just became a lot easier for me to just like stream a set number of hours a day instead of record. So I'd probably still be doing that.
Yeah.
I think I'd also, I don't know, I've worked a lot of retail in my life, and I had a love-hate relationship with it. I think I could go back.
Yeah.
I think I would. But no, I think at this point, I would have run out into the wilderness and had goats. I think I would have.
You'd be homesteading with chickens by now.
I think I would have reality checked myself.
Yeah.
Had a barn full of chickens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love that. By the way, I see it's being talked about in chat right now. Yes, the background music is my friend Tori and Piano. Please check her out. Her music is so amazing. She very graciously put together this 2-hour loop of her piano music for Nancy Drew so that I could use it as background music for this show. She's the best. Give her a follow. You won't regret it. She's also hilarious. So
I just saw her on someone's story, I think on Instagram or something.
Oh, on Carter's story, I think?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, she's amazing. I absolutely love her. So talented. All right, what's our next question? Okay, if you have to live somewhere else, where would you want to live? I think I know the answer to this. The wilderness.
The wilderness. I feel like I either have to be in a city or so far out that like the mail doesn't go there.
Yeah.
No, I'm off the grid type of situation.
Yeah.
But I have this like, I think probably more of an idyllic view of like little villages in England. My parents used to, I've never been to England, but my parents have been a few times. That was kind of like, they would go to the same places. They found these same places they loved in these little villages, would go like every 3 or 4 years, and do the exact same things.
Yeah.
And that was their like comfort
Yeah.
cozy spot. And I just always liked hearing them talk about those little villages, how they're like small and walkable, and
Mhm.
and I'm sure the reality, like when you live there, is a lot different. But I
Yeah.
kind of have this ideal of it in my head. So,
Yeah.
and the weather.
Yeah.
This weather gotta go.
Tell me about it.
Anywhere where it's not like 100 degrees for multiple days.
Oh my God. I know. Yeah, there was a town very close to me yesterday that was like 121.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah. I was like,
how do you do with the heat? Do you consider yourself more like heat tolerant or like heat intolerant?
No, I can't handle the heat, okay? I've been hiding inside. I have a 2-year-old and I magically picked this time to potty train him. And it has been great because we just stay inside. We don't even go outside.
Perfect. You're like, in fact, we're just sitting on the toilet all day.
Literally, we're just
we're cranking up the fan.
The AC is blowing on us right here.
Yeah, this is not it. I grew up in Arkansas, and
yeah,
it was awful there too. And when I moved up here, I was like, oh, it's gonna be slightly less awful. And then like every single year I've been here has been like, oh, the new heat record was set this year. And I'm like, not this.
Yeah, like seriously, every single year. Like, what is it? But then like we're in the middle of like the East Coast. So we get like every weather. Which is the wildest part, because like some people are like, but it was like -8 degrees last month. And you're just like, yep.
Yeah, we always get like, if there's a hurricane that goes up there, we get a little tickle of it here. If there's like a heat wave from the south, we get it. It's wild.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
It's lovely.
Highly recommend it, everyone. All right. Why don't we take a little break and play a little game?
I would love to.
Okay, so I have several games, and you can choose because you're my guest.
Okay.
So the first game is Fight, Marry, Kiss, only with Nancy Drew characters.
Okay.
I have wheels, and I spin them. Yes. Oh, have you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you did
watching
your
clips.
Okay. All right. Getting real. Okay. So that's my first game. My second game is blind ranking. So you have to, on a scale of 1 to 5, rank what is popped up on screen without knowing what's coming next. And that's where it gets kind of evil, because if you're doing games, your favorite game could come up dead last and you can't do anything about it. So that being said, I can also swap the games around, and you can do FMK blindly, and like Shorty pops up and all you have left is Mary. Sorry. So what would you like to do?
Let's do FMK.
All right. Regular or blind?
Let's do blind.
Ooh, all right. Starting off strong. Okay, so of my wheels, what would you like to use? I have every character from Nancy Drew. I have just the guys, just the girls, and I also have one where you can only rank them based on their butt.
Can we do two? Can we do one of a couple?
Oh yeah, we can do as many as you want.
So let's do the guys ones first, and we'll do the butt one later for sure.
Okay. Oh, that's the one I've become known for. Okay, this is such a good wheel. Okay, I don't have it showing up on screen right now, so you guys are just gonna have to trust me. I usually have it up on screen, but I forgot to set that up today. All right, so your first guy is going to be Malachi Craven. Do you remember who that is?
All right. Don't worry, I've got the wiki.
Okay.
Malachi Craven. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So if you're doing this blind, you have choices. You're either going to fight him, marry him, or kiss him.
Oh god, well, he fights in the game, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fight him.
You take him.
You know what? I'm gonna kiss him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna kiss him. He's daddy vibes.
I mean, if you just look at him, I guess, and don't like remember his personality.
Yeah, he would need to never talk.
Yeah.
None of that snoring, no yelling.
Oh my god. Not the silver fox, no. Okay. Next guy is Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. Let's see. Am I
His
gonna remember
personality
him?
is garbage. I know. Not Charlie, sorry. Talking about Malachi.
Okay, Charlie shows up in Message in a Haunted Mansion. I mean, probably gonna have to kiss him too.
No, you can't do that.
Oh.
Sorry. Rules are you can only choose one.
You're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would just kiss them all. Okay, we're gonna marry him. He's got the kind of like James Dean, white T-shirt, tucked in vibes.
Yeah, he's super cute.
Yeah.
Not just Joe kissing all of them.
Me immediately not understanding the game, kissing all of them.
It's just your first spin. It's fine. All right, so then your final one, you're gonna fight this one no matter what.
Okay.
Actually, this is a good one to fight. Mason Quinto.
Mason Quinto. Oh yeah. I can take him.
He's fightable. Yeah, you can take him.
It would have to start out because he's got some sass. We would start out as a verbal fight. We'd have to start verbal and then throw in office supplies kind of vibes.
Oh, I would move his pencils just to piss him off.
Yeah. Oh my god, he would be such a fun coworker to just really upset.
Just like see these Post-it notes.
Move his like lunch in the fridge to a different spot.
Oh my god, yes.
Just something to ruin his day.
Rotate something.
Oh yeah.
I would change his backgrounds. He's great. He's a great character. All right, we'll come back to these games. We'll give you more.
Okay.
I have so many questions for you, so I'm gonna try to
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. What's been the biggest that you've had while streaming?
Oh god, this just happened just recently. So I recently switched from Streamlabs kind of started working a little wonky on my computer. So I switched from Streamlabs to regular OBS. And yeah, AJ in chat already knows exactly what I'm going to talk about.
Oh no.
Before I go live, I record myself for about 10 seconds doing a lot of different poses to cut out in Photoshop for my video thumbnails.
Yeah.
So I'd sit in front of my computer going like, just like,
yeah.
I have the same like 10 I go through every time, and they're ridiculous. And the way I set up OBS was to not alert me when I click the go live button.
Oh no.
And so my chat got to see me doing my same 10 poses, not realizing I'm live for about just maybe 30 seconds before I realized.
That's incredible. Oracle says it was clipped.
Delete the footage. I think it was clipped.
I'm going to go watch that.
My chat can do to drag me. They will do that. So the footage exists.
I love that. Okay, well it could be worse.
It could be. Oh my god, I was like, at least I wasn't like picking my nose.
I know, right?
Like, I could have been like blowing the boogers out of my nose before I went live or something. At least y'all got like 10 pretty normal poses.
There you go, because it's so normal.
And silent too, and just it's unhinged.
Yeah. I had something sort of similar to that happen once where like I was really new to this particular show, and in fact I was new to streaming in general because I just started last year. So I was about to interview somebody. It was the third interview I'd ever done. I didn't even know what I was doing. And I didn't realize yet that when I left somebody in the waiting room that they could see and hear everything that I'm doing.
No!
So I let the guy in and he was like, Susie, do you realize that I can see and hear everything? And I was like, is that bad? And he's like, I saw you taking selfies. He's like, I heard your conversation with your husband. And I was like, thank God we didn't say anything bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It was like, thankfully, I didn't do anything mortifying, you know?
Technology has really opened the door for us to just embarrass ourselves on a daily basis and multiple times.
Yes, literally. We just push through
that.
it.
I immediately went through the settings of OBS to find the one thing that will make that not happen again, to alert me when I go live.
Oh my God, OBS scares me. I'm so used to like Streamlabs now that if I ever do use OBS, I'm just like, what am I even looking at?
Yeah, it took me a good 2 weeks to get used to it. Because I first started trying to use it 5 years ago. It was kind of my first choice, but I was like, I can't do this. But they've updated it enough now that they've made it a little more user friendly.
That's good. Yeah, I've used it. I'm not the user that I need them to be friendly to me,
Yeah, I love Streamlabs.
Yeah, me too.
I still use their alert boxes and everything. It just it works.
It's so easy.
It
know.
It's wonderful.
So
it was so cool that you're doing this on their collab cam thing.
Yes.
I think that's so cool. I'd never used the feature before, and it's so easy, and it works so well.
It's the best. I know. Yeah. I love it so much. It's so easy. It's definitely not the best, they could definitely perfect it. There have been some issues that I've had in the past, but for this where we're just chatting, oh my God, it's so easy.
Yeah, they put the chat up on the screen for me. It's
perfect.
Super easy.
Yeah, I love it. It makes it so great.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Have you ever started streaming a game, decided you hated it, and never went back to it?
Oh man, I'm sure. Well, notoriously. Okay. Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Okay.
Are you aware of the game?
I haven't played it.
Ish? Don't.
Okay.
Love Hello Kitty, love Sanrio.
Yeah, me too.
And people, you look at the trailer for it and you're like, oh, this is going to be like Animal Crossing. This is going to be, something I can put a lot of hours into or something. No.
Oh,
man.
No.
Yeah, I had, so now I think it's on Switch. But back when it was Apple Arcade, I had it for a few months. And, man, it's rough.
What is wrong with it?
It's mostly just, gotcha quests. You're running around doing one thing for someone. And it gets extremely repetitive really fast.
Oh, I can't deal with that.
No, I thought it was going to be more and maybe it would eventually turn into that. I was like, maybe this will be more buying furniture, getting to decorate or something, but it was not. It was weird controls and you had to have Apple Arcade at the time, which was $6.99 a month, and I was like, this is not.
It's not worth
a
it.
$6.99 a month game.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, and do you play Pikmin?
I don't.
I don't either. I never got into it, but I did the demo for Pikmin 4. And it kind of almost put me to sleep.
Yeah, everybody's been talking about how terrible it is.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't even want to bother.
Yeah, I went into it not really knowing anything about Pikmin, and I was like, I don't know if I still really want to know anything about Pikmin for this. I'm glad there was a demo.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Thank God there are some demos for things. Then you can just be like,
oh, yeah.
Thanks. I hate it.
Yeah.
All right. What is your most memorable streaming moment? Doesn't have to be a bad one.
Okay, it's got to be. Besides Manette's face tattoo, it would be the Rachel. I have to tell you, I don't even know the other one's name because I call her Rachel. I literally, at this point, I have no idea what her name is. We just call her Rachel in my chat.
Yeah.
And
I won't
the
tell
moment
you.
they appeared, I don't want to know.
I'm not going to tell you.
Better left a mystery to me. It was Eric, who's in my chat, first named her Rachel, and it has stuck. And now that name applies to everything. That name applies to my good side of my face, we call Joseph. The bad side, we call Boseph. Everything it's the duality of nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's cemented in my memory. that Nancy Drew has so many of those moments.
Yes.
Like there's one part in one of the games where I kept getting 323 as the combination for something, and that's become like chat's go-to number, 323.
Is that what that is?
The answer to everything is 323. Okay. I think it was Message in a Haunted Mansion that was in.
I have no idea.
The answer to everything is 323. It's the meaning of life.
Oh my god. Okay, so somebody on Facebook, so I help run the Facebook group. So I posted on Facebook and I was like, hey, who loves Half Moon Joe? I'm pretty new to your channel. I only subscribed to you last year, I think. And like, because of, toddler mama things, I don't get to watch a whole lot of people. So like I come in when I can. I'll like watch your like VODs and stuff if I can, but I haven't watched everything. So somebody came onto my
too
post.
Much. I don't blame you.
It's okay. I'll get through it eventually. Somebody came onto my post on Facebook and was like, ask him about 323. And I was like, I'm new to his channel. Should I be scared?
Apparently it was Curse of Blackmore Manor.
Okay.
That's how good my memory is with it. All I know is I remember the puzzle so vividly, and it must have been like 20 minutes. I just kept getting 323.
Oh my God.
I think it was someone in chat will correct me. I think it was like the spinning rooms, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that that game?
The spinning rooms in Blackmore Manor? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Might have been that.
Okay.
No idea.
I don't know.
I just think of 323 every single day now.
Oh, that's hilarious. Wow.
My brain's on a loop of Manette's tattoo, Rachel, and 323.
There you go. Nancy Drew has given you a lot.
It's broken me.
The triangle elements puzzle.
Oh, triangle elements. Okay.
Yes. That was the last game I streamed. I should have known that.
Okay, yeah.
We've basically made our own ND lore over in HMJ land. That's great. I love it. Oh, yeah, I've had a lot of people contact me about Bachel lately, which has been wonderful. Which I did know that one. That reference was not lost on me.
Off. Yeah,
I
she's
love
a life of her own.
Oh, amazing. All right, what is our next question? Okay, do you watch any other Nancy Drew streamers?
Oh man,
or like content creators in general?
I don't really watch many streams in general.
Yeah.
Like when I'm not streaming, I'm like, I want the computer off.
Yeah.
But on Instagram now, I follow just about everyone, I think. Love Carter's stuff.
Oh yes, he's amazing.
Let's see. The Nancy Drew Times.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much any account that posts Nancy Drew memes. If I don't follow them, please message me or something so I can follow you, because those always brighten my day.
Oh.
Sleuth Style, of course. Love her stuff.
Love her.
I just bought a couple pins from her as well.
Oh.
Nancy Drewniverse.
Love Nancy Drewniverse.
I'm mostly into the like if there's any short form content of it, that's kind of what I gravitate towards. Yeah. When I'm not streaming, I like put on Antiques Roadshow and kind of shut my brain down.
Yeah.
But I love the Nancy Drew content creators are something else.
They sure are.
In a good way, in a very good way.
Yeah. Oh, I love all my Nancy Drew friends. The Clue Crew is a family, and like everyone here is just so amazing.
I felt like so I'm super new to Nancy Drew. I've only been playing for like 3 years or so, but I don't know. I feel like immediately after I streamed the first game, I was like, oh, this is like where it's at.
Yes.
Like so many people came in from like the Nancy Drew subreddit
yeah.
and stuff. And I was like, these people are so nice. This is like where it's at.
Yeah. Oh, the community is so friendly.
Yeah.
It's the best. It really is the best community. Love it.
I would agree.
Okay. I got really distracted by this one comment in chat. Jordan says, ask him about his favorite wig he's worn.
Let me just open my wig drawer.
Please.
There's some I haven't worn. I don't know if I do have a Bachel wig. I think it's actually in the closet, but I cosplayed as Bachel, I think for a sub-goal one month. The month that I replayed Waverly Academy. So probably that one.
Yeah.
But that's the wig I wore, and chat calls it the COVID wig because I think like the day after wearing that wig, I tested positive for COVID the first time.
No.
And they're like, that cheap Amazon wig gave you COVID. And I'm like, probably not.
How dare.
Probably
Probably
I think that's
not.
how it works.
Oh my god.
Probably that one. I also have a viewer named Matt who sent me some Shrek themed things. So I do have a Shrek mask.
Incredible.
Well, and I've cut the eyes out because I think you're supposed to. You might be supposed to see through his mouth. I don't remember, but regardless, his eyes are gone, and it gives a little Texas Chainsaw Massacre now. But
that's definitely something that needed to happen.
I had never seen Shrek before, and so a sub goal was to watch Shrek.
Oh my god. Was it as polarizing of experience that like I imagine it was for you as an adult to see it for the first time?
It was jarring. The first one I was like, I don't know, I don't get this. The second one I was like, okay, this one, I can kind of get on board. There's more of a story in the second one. I think I watched the third one. Honestly, after that, I kind of blacked out.
Yeah. Okay, I have a hot take that the third one is the best one.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me look up what the plot was to the third one. Because did they just announce the fifth one?
They did.
So it must be I definitely did not see the fourth one.
Okay, the fourth one is not worth it. Don't watch it.
You would fit right in with my chat. They're always discussing. They are always going over their Shrek movie tier list. With the Puss in Boots Are there any other like side movies besides Puss in Boots?
I don't think so.
Just those?
No, I don't think so, yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's comforting. I'm glad there's not like donkey movies.
Don't say that too loud.
It's gonna happen.
Oh
they gotta milk the franchise.
Yeah, no, let's not. We're good. We would have been good with just 3, in my opinion, because number 2, number 1 was good. All right, I watched it a ton as a kid. Number 2 was an incredible experience.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3 was my personal favorite. So I live in a world where there's only 3.
That's that. Well, that's like me with do you remember the OC, the show?
Oh, yeah.
With, I pretend the last season didn't happen.
I do that for a lot of shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
After Marissa left, I said, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
She was the star. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend this doesn't happen.
Do you remember Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the last 2 seasons don't exist.
Wait, the new Netflix one or the old?
Oh, no, the old one, the 90s one.
Old one.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you though. So that was one of those shows, I watched whenever it was on.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like watched it chronologically ever.
Yeah.
Did it really go
Oh,
downhill
God.
the last two?
I could wax poetic about how terrible they were.
I love that.
It was just like the first 3, and sometimes if I'm feeling it, I'll add in the 4th season. We're so good. Sabrina.
Why did I have a feeling you were talking about that?
Well, of course we're talking about that.
Is Sabrina or New Girl?
Yeah, I know. Oh, my husband, everyone. We do not talk about the end of Sabrina. That is correct, Casey.
Was Harvey still around at the...
Yes. No spoilers. Yes, he was.
I think I played the Sabrina the Teenage Witch PS1 game on my channel. And
Jealous.
well...
Not jealous.
The controls are so wild, but like I was determined to complete it. It was like I felt like I needed a certificate at the end of it.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe. It was a challenge.
Yeah, I understand. I've played some old games that really felt like that. Like I played the Survivor game from like 1998 or not 1998. What am I talking about? It was like 2002 because the show started in 2001. So like I played this really, you know, ancient PC game that was so dang clunky, and by the end of, like, it was so repetitive. It was your Hello Kitty game. It was so repetitive, and at the end of it I won the $1 million check, and I was like, I feel like I really deserve that money. I do love clunky games, but
I do too.
Yeah.
They're treasures.
They are.
Have you ever played the Desperate Housewives PC game?
No, I didn't know there was one.
So I've played it twice now.
Oh.
And it is it's a lot like The Sims. The world of it looks, you create your own character to go to Wisteria Lane.
Yeah.
And the storyline progresses though, like it not like The Sims, it has its own storyline.
Yeah.
But there are different choices you can make at the end every time, and different actions you choose influence different things, and it is messy.
Oh, I want to play this so bad.
It's really good, but it is messy.
Ooh,
but in a fun way.
I'm excited. I'm literally going to eBay after this. Oh, this was a great tangent, but we should get back to another question. Let's see. If a celebrity was made into a character in a Nancy Drew game, who would you want it to be?
Oh man. Okay, well I'm thinking Hillary Duff.
Ooh.
I just feel like she would fit in somehow. I feel like her kind of type of acting could fit in with man, okay, this I just replayed the second game. What's this? What's
Stay
the
tuned
second
for danger.
game? Stay tuned for danger. This is not an insult to Hillary Duff. I feel like she would have fit in, like, in that acting world. I feel like that is in a soap opera type character, something really campy.
I don't know how you can take that as not an insult.
I know, as Rick Arlen and Maddie and yeah. Her, I think we got to go with a lot of the Disney kids that have grown up. We got to go with Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh yeah.
We got to go with Zac Efron.
Oh.
If there were some sort of like Nancy Drew High School Musical crossover, I would be seated and they would have all my money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
the
I
Jonas
gotta go
Brothers
with
in there, guys.
Get the Jonas Brothers in there. Get Raven. I mean, that's the cast I need.
Oh yes. Oh, I love Raven.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
Present day Zach instead of Rick.
Oh my God, I could totally see Zac Efron playing a Rick Arlen
Yes.
and really hamming it up.
Yes.
He might actually be good at that.
Hillary Duff would have ate in Danger by Design. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, her playing like a fashion intern.
Her instead of Heather. Hillary instead of
Yes.
Heather.
would have been amazing.
That's yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Heather kind of dresses like, early 2000s Hillary.
She kind of does.
I can
Yeah.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's that. I mean, let's make it happen, y'all. That's a fun
Let's make
idea.
it happen. Let's get the mocap, the motion capture going for the next Nancy Drew game.
Oracle says
Until
vision
Dawn,
board.
Nancy Drew.
I'm gonna be printing out pictures and pasting things.
A big bulletin board.
Yes.
Red
my
pins connecting the dots.
But then she needs to run away with Paolo. No.
Mhm. Oh my gosh, the Lizzie McGuire movie, Nancy Drew game,
Oh,
where you have to
Just-
solve the true intentions of Paolo would be perfect.
that would be amazing. Oh, I love the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh
It's
yeah,
held such a special place in my heart. Not only
It's a
because it's a
classic.
fantastic movie, but also I was watching that literally right before I went into labor. So
oh my god.
it did not send me into labor. It was the morning after.
Oh, it's such an iconic movie.
It is. Oh, I love that movie.
She really got away with that Italian accent. She ate.
She did. Oh, yes. Honestly, I could see Hillary as Nancy. Oh, wow. Now that
Interesting.
is an idea.
What do you think about the about Emma Roberts as Nancy Drew
Oh.
movie?
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that one in theaters, and
Oh,
I remember it just being fun.
yeah. It's such a fun
Yeah.
movie. I love it. What do you think about the new Nancy Drew voice?
It's definitely. I don't mind it at all, but I also don't have the same like. I didn't hear the original Nancy Drew voice until like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So she's not like that voice in my childhood head
That
kind
makes
of
a lot of sense.
situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind her, and I guess it had to happen eventually, kind of vibes. But I think she'll progress as it goes on.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I loved the original voice, but I wasn't like married to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I did kind of feel like she sounded like a 78-year-old grandma who like had 18 grandchildren and smoked 3 packs a day. So like I was like, Nancy's supposed to be this 18-year-old girl.
Right.
So it makes sense for her to like be a younger person.
Right.
I do feel like she could use a little more practice or something. I don't know what
Yeah,
the problem is, but I really have to be careful with what I say because I'm literally interviewing her next week.
Yes. Oh my God, you have her. You had Joe Hardy
Yes.
last week.
Yes.
It's so hard. Like when I hear voice actors talking, I like can't separate them from the characters. I'm like, you're Joe Hardy.
Yeah.
We solved some mysteries together.
Oh
We've
my God,
been through
I know.
it.
I know. I had people messaging me being like, how did you keep your cool talking to Joe? And I was like, well, because
Oh
he's
my
Rob.
He's Rob. He's not Joe.
Yeah. But then, like, okay, I don't know if any of you guys saw last week's episode with Rob, Joe. Oh, sorry, microphone. But he had no idea about Cheeseburger. Like, just had no clue about Cheeseburger. And
Even I
I
know
had to
about
tell him
Cheeseburger.
about it. So I had the opportunity to tell Joe Hardy about
I love
how
that.
Cheeseburger changed our lives.
That's the
and
moment.
and then he messaged me the other day and he said, hey, I just want you to know that my wife and my brother both watched the interview and now they keep messaging me Cheeseburger randomly.
You made his day and then ruined his life.
I did. I was like, I'm sorry, but that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's ingrained.
It
That's
is.
like amazing.
It's a missable dialogue option? Is it seriously? I've never missed it.
Is that in Last Train?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my favorite game. I've never missed
Those
that.
things my memory latches onto.
Yes. Yes, those are those polarizing moments we were talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
All right, what's our next question? Or wait, we should play a game.
Oh, let's do
play a
it.
game.
Okay.
Okay.
Butts wheel.
Butts wheel. Okay, so let me open the booty wheel and let's see. So you can do this one of two ways.
Okay.
You can do it in an FMK like format where you're going to fight, marry, kiss them based on their booty.
Okay.
Or you can blind rank on a scale of 1 to 5.
Let's do the ranking. Let's rank
Definitely
them.
the best option. I agree. Okay. I have not upgraded this to have photos of the booties, so you're gonna have to just like
That's
imagine
fine. I got
it.
Google ready.
But all of the people on this list, you have seen their butt at some point in the game.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so the first option is Antonio Fango from Phantom of Venice.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna need to rank like all 5 blindly, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's. I don't want to go ahead and put the 1 down, but everything about him ruins any kind of butt. So he is 1 lowest or is 5 lowest?
5 is lowest.
He's gonna go 5.
Okay, yeah. Everyone in chat, please feel free to play along.
Oh yeah.
Please. Okay, Fongo is 5. Worst butt. Okay, your next option is Pua Mapu.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, Laura, Fongo was first. There you go.
I don't remember her butt.
It's one of those things that, like, you're gonna be like, wow, I said that out loud.
That'll make a great voice clip.
Yeah, it
That'll
will.
make a great voice clip. She's a surfer though.
Yeah.
So
She's probably muscular.
yeah, it's gotta be 2,
Mm-hmm.
I would say. So chat's saying 3. I'm gonna go with 2 though.
Yeah, I'm seeing 3s and 4s so far. Pua has
Oh,
surfer
yeah.
glutes. Yes.
I feel like to be a surfer, surfers always have really strong legs.
Yeah. You
So
have to.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say 2.
Yeah. Okay. It's a good butt. But not the best butt.
Not the best butt. Well, I'm saving it for. I'm hopeful that we land on a particular butt.
We'll
I
see.
have saving that spot just in case.
Okay. All right, your next butt is Joanna Riggs.
Okay. She's gonna have to take 4.
Okay.
She probably sits down all day.
Right?
I don't see Joanna running marathons. Well, she's in jail at one point.
Yes.
She's held the police hold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta give her a 4.
Yeah, she doesn't have that surfer booty.
She doesn't have that surfer booty. I don't think
Mhm.
she could go any higher. I'd give her 5 if I had that place, but
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. Owen Spader. Yes, Falcone is on the list. He was in fact the founder of the list. In fact, why don't I take this moment to show you guys something that my friend made for me? Hold on. Because I've become the booty girl, I was sent this in the mail. So, thank you very much.
Whatever the developers did in that game, they said, we are giving him the chunkiest butt.
Yes. Falcone booty is the best booty? Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, I would save it for White Wolf of Icicle Creek. What's his name?
Yanni.
Yanni.
Yanni has a dumper on him.
They had no right to put him in that spandex full body suit and have him bend over that much.
They really They really knew what they were doing in that
I'm
one.
glad they did, but they had no business.
Yes, I know. Oh, chat. Yes. Okay, wait, where were we? We have done 3. Okay.
We need 2 more.
We need 2 more. Joe. It's Dave.
Okay.
This is a good one.
Cowboy butt, kind of. You got that Wrangler butt, and
Yeah.
it's kind of unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like even if I were to, I'm not going to hold out for Yanni. I mean, Dave's got to take first place.
Yeah.
He's got to take first place. He's
Yes.
working on the ranch all day, picking up bales of hay, riding horses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, just want to point out, Little Miss Drew, yes, you're correct. It was actually Booty Vendor who was the origin of the booty wheel. You're right. My bad.
Booty Vendor.
Booty Vendor. Do you remember Booty Vendor from Danger by Design? Well, she has a real name. It's
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna Google Booty Vendor. And nothing's gonna come up, is it?
Don't Google that. What is her name? Wait, she's got to be on the list here somewhere. Monique. It's Monique.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about because she looks like one of the Lara Croft models from the back.
Yes.
Yes,
She does.
it's weird. She looks like from Lara Croft Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, Lara Croft or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for anyone who is new to my channel, I realized that I didn't have the vendors from Danger by Design on my wheel for every character. And so I was putting them in, but I could not remember Monique's name, and I had about like 3 seconds until I needed to be live. So I just put in a placeholder and wrote Booty Vendor. And
It's
then
canon.
lo and behold, it popped up. And everyone was like, what's that?
I mean that's the perfect descriptor.
It is. It
It's
is.
the perfect descriptor.
She is
The Nancy Drew Jevs, they really plunk the booties in when you least expect it.
They really do. They really give. They serve so much cake. All right. So our last option. What number do you have left?
They're gonna be number 3 no matter
Okay. Your last option is Mrs. Drake.
what. Okay. She's she's exactly what I thought. I would probably rank her a lot lower if I were able to. I love Nancy getting eaten by the plant though. That's one of my favorites.
Oh yes.
But otherwise, Mrs. Drake is not it.
Yes. I'm with you though about the plant eating. I love that scene so much. That's one of my emotes.
Yes, it's a go-to. You got to do it every time.
Oh yes. Owen Spader, Letty D with the booty. Maybe she's secretly stacked. No. She's just modest.
That's true. She is wearing this like pilgrim dress most of the time.
She is. Oh my god, actual Nancy Drew games. Hair for the booty wheel. All right, so what was your final ranking?
Okay, so it was Dave, Pua Mapu, Mrs. Drake, Joanna, and Antonio.
Wonderful. That's a good list. There you go. Some good booties
Yeah,
there.
I feel like I got the top 2 at least.
Yeah.
With good booties.
Yeah, those are probably the best booties on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What booty were you holding out for? Just curious.
Yanni.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, gotta be.
It's a good
It's-
booty.
They really put his butt in that game.
They really did.
Oh, hi, kitty.
Oh, this is Salem.
Oh, what a sweetie.
Yeah, he's my little
I love
guy.
black cats.
What'd you say?
I love black cats.
Oh, me too. This is my guy. Like, he's my little bestie. Yes, free
He's
Salem,
soft.
everyone. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Okay. So, back to some questions. There's black fur flying everywhere. Okay, give us your best impression of any Nancy Drew character.
Oh, God. Okay. I feel like I needed to look up a monologue.
You do whatever you need.
I
An
mean,
inverse
it's
piggy. Oh my god.
Salem is Piggy's opposite.
Literally.
It is so cute. I mean, it's got to be here's Shorty.
Oh no! You had the whole Nancy Drew universe, and you chose that.
Well, that's the one I hear the most in my head, in my nightmares.
Oh my god! You
That's
had
the one I hear.
everything.
I feel like I already have the southern accent. I just had to go for it.
Oh my
It's
god!
the one I hear in all of my nightmares, all of my bad days.
No, there are so many good options in chat right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Anything
Terrible.
is better than that one.
anything. All right, moving on. Ow, Salem, don't do that. Okay, what game was your 2020 obsession?
2020?
Yeah, like world shut down. What had your life?
Oh God. Flashbacks to just Animal Crossing, New
Mhm.
Horizons. Just every day, wake up and go into Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good option.
Played it to the point where like I can't play it anymore.
Yeah,
Like it overdid it for sure.
I understand.
I think the last thing I did in it was I snapped and I dug up the whole island, cut down all the trees. Like years later, I was like, cut down all the trees, paint all the grass brown. It's done. Put it to rest.
You really said, when I'm done, I'm done.
When I'm done, I'm done. We're burning it down. There's no going back.
Scorched earth on that
I know.
island.
I did that instead of just deleting the island. We just
You really could have just deleted it.
wasted even more time in the game, ruining the game.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
What
there
about
go.
you? Was there one that you?
Okay, so during 2020, I've always jumped around a lot. I've always been like a big gamer. So I mean, like right now I feel like there's a game that gets a lot of my time, but like back in 2020 I was like hopping around a lot. I did a lot of Nancy Drew games with my best friend who she also grew up playing them like me, but like had missed some of them. So we played a lot of the games together because we like basically quarantined together. So we played a lot of the games together that she hadn't. So I got to introduce her to Haunting of Castle Malloy, which in my opinion is the most unhinged, which was so fun. Because I was like, just wait, it's wild from start to finish. And then we finished it in one night and she was like, you're right. That was a trip.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. But also Zoo Tycoon, like the complete collection from when I was a kid that had like Dinosaur Digs and Marine Mania, and you could put them all together and you could have like the dinosaurs eating your lions and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yes.
I missed that I picked up Planet Zoo like a year or two ago, and you know, when you're a kid, you build your zoo and then you open the gates and you watch, you know, you go and
That's how it goes.
devolve into chaos. And I was upset that that didn't happen in Planet Zoo.
Yeah.
That none of the animals attack the people.
Yeah, Planet Zoo is like less unhinged. And takes a bit of the fun out of it.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be playing actually the old Zoo Tycoon 2 next month.
Ah, yes,
I'm
I
very
saw
excited.
that. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
I've got to like find it and then try to get it working. It's gonna be one of those like the older Nancy Drew games where they take a little bit of love to get running properly.
Might take an
but
emulator.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So worth it though.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, I love that. The zoo games were just my thing.
Did you do Roller Coaster Tycoon at all?
I
as a
have.
kid?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, that was a fun one too. I feel
That's
like
a
I
good
played a
one.
lot of Tycoon games, but I can't remember what. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were so
Yeah.
many Tycoon games.
That's a genre I've like wanted to get back into, like the Jurassic World 2 game.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it, but I didn't get like super into it.
Yeah.
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 Have you played any Manor Lords? Have you heard much about Manor Lords?
No, I actually haven't.
I just keep seeing ads for it and other people playing it, but I haven't like actually watched the gameplay myself. But it's
I
like
haven't
a
either.
medieval town builder kind of vibes.
I'm interested, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
haven't made that plunge yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones that I'm like, when it's on sale,
Yeah.
I might have to look into it more.
That's what I do. I'll put everything in like my Steam wish list or whatever, and I'll like jump on it when it's like, you know, $10.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a game collector. So like I'll
Yes.
buy games and I won't play them for 3 years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What was the medieval game called? Manor Lords.
Manor Lords.
Yeah. All right. What's our next question? Ned, Frank, or Dave?
Let's see. Well, I am a Ned hater. But Frank, I gotta go with Frank.
Okay.
There's
All
something
right.
about Frank. I do ship Nancy and Frank.
Okay.
Not a fan of Ned. Well, I think that Nancy and Ned are both the toxic one in their relationship.
Yeah.
I don't think it's pretty balanced toxicity wise.
Yeah.
But I'm rooting for Frank. Yeah.
Sounds
Gotta go with
good.
Frank.
Sounds good. I have to say, just as a person, Frank's voice actor has never responded to me, but
Really?
Scott Carney is my buddy, so Team Ned over here because Scott, I kind of like just like love Scott.
I do. Well, I love his voice in the games.
Yes. Oh my gosh, he's
He's
the
got
nicest
good voice
guy.
acting. He sounds like he would be.
He's
Yeah.
so great.
I'm glad that's still him.
Yeah. Oh,
Great.
I just loved when I got to interview him was like everything else in life and then like interviewing Scott Carney.
That is awesome.
I just love him. Okay, we need to get off this topic. I need to stop talking about Scott Carney. Okay, if you were a culprit in a Nancy Drew game, what would be your crime?
Oh man. Okay, well, definitely some kind of like, well, I do like it when the crimes start out as not crimes, like in Danger by Design, where she's essentially stationed there because Manette's acting weird.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, it's not a crime.
Yeah.
We see crimes later, but I think I'd like it to be some kind of light fraud of some kind. And definitely a costumed crime. There needs to be like a wig involved, a fake nose.
Light fraud.
Light fraud. Very light fraud. Perhaps switching out artifacts in a museum.
Okay.
Which, gives Scarlet Hand
Yeah.
vibes.
I was going to say, haven't we had that?
Yeah. We have.
Yeah.
So something along those lines, though.
Yeah.
I like the idea of them taking place in a museum because it also gives you the opportunity for like the cat suit drop from the ceiling through the lasers moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need that.
Yes. I love those moments. You play Spy where she just like zip climbs across the hotel.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God.
That was the best moment in that game. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Waiting for her to fall every time. Terrifying.
I know. Okay, you have a chance to visit any Nancy Drew location for free, but you have to take Dwayne Powers with you, and you can't ditch him. Do you go?
Okay. Any location. I'm gonna say the Ryokan, and we just have separate rooms.
Yeah.
And maybe I avoid him and just never see him, and I get to go explore Japan.
I don't think you understood the you can't ditch him part.
No. Okay, well, oh, that might be worse then too, because if you're stuck in a foreign country with not too many English speakers, you're gonna be the only two who can like talk to each other.
Oh my god, you just made it so much worse.
I made it like 10 times worse.
I don't know if Japan's the best idea.
I'm gonna go. Well, based on the weather lately, maybe Icicle Creek.
Okay.
Maybe Icicle Creek, and then we'd have to wear so many scarves that maybe it would muffle him, and we wouldn't have to talk.
There you go. There you
Maybe
go.
he'd get lost in the snow.
Maybe.
Not my problem.
There's an avalanche. Oh my god. Amazing. Also, Oracle, I did see your comments about hidden object games, and I love hidden object games.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Have you ever played the mystery case files? Any of those ones?
Why do I feel... Yeah, I'm not sure. I've played so many.
I think I've only played two or three mystery case files, but it's kind of its own beast over at like Big Fish
Yeah.
games. And they are all pretty unhinged as well.
I'm here for
But,
it.
A lot less like pointing and clicking, a lot more hidden object kind of vibes.
Yeah.
But a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you like visual novels?
I don't really like visual novels. Every once in a while I'll play one and enjoy it, but I think I like more like clicking around and stuff. I want to be doing something.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like I'm just kind of sitting and reading or sitting and listening, which there's a place for that. Sometimes you feel like that.
Yeah.
Are you big into visual novels?
Big? No. But there's a few that are just so unhinged that I love them,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any recommendations?
Yes. Okay, if there is one visual novel that anybody ever plays, it has to be Ambition, A Minuet in Power. It is on Steam. You have to go get it.
Let me write it down.
It is about... Okay, it is a French Revolution survival / dating sim. And when I tell you, it's amazing. Like...
That's a lot of interesting words.
Yes. So, the first 2 times I played, I was guillotined at the end. But the third time, I did make it out alive.
Classic French experience.
Yeah, I made it out alive finally in my 3rd time playing, and I ended up with the Catholic priest, so...
I'm intrigued.
Yes.
You've sold it. Gotta add it to the wish list.
Yes, you have to. You have to. It's a great game, y'all. Everybody, send us your game recs. I'm always around. I'm a big cozy gamer as well, so if you have any like cozy gaming recs, I'm always into that. Although you're probably going to be pretty hard pressed to find one that I haven't played, or at least don't have. Ooh, Phoenix Wright. Yes, Blackwell game.
I think I downloaded the Phoenix Wright trilogy. Is there? But I have. It's one of those games that I bought on Steam sale like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And haven't attempted yet.
Yeah, I did that with the Broken Sword games, which are amazing, but like,
oh, yeah.
I have them all. I have not played them all.
I've only played the first one.
Yeah.
It was an experience for sure.
Yes, it is. That's the only one I played too. Scarlet Hollow and Slay the Princess. I'll add those to my list. Thank you. Yes. All right. What's our next question? You guys keep those recs coming. I love to see them.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to wipe a Nancy Drew game off the face of the earth and everyone's memories. Which would it be?
I'm gonna leave out Midnight in Salem for this one
Okay.
because I think it's too easy of an answer.
Sure.
Shattered Medallion.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
I'm not in. So I've only played that one once. So to be fair, like one of these days I'll play it again and I'll see what I was going through at that time. And I just don't remember ever understanding anything.
That's really fair. Yeah.
But it in Nancy Drew games, there's always a pretty big chance that it's me as well.
No, it's not you in that one. Yeah, that game is notorious.
Yeah.
It's like they had a
Seen a lot of tier
dartboard
lists.
and they just were like, "What's next?" All right.
Yeah, that one was just not it for me. I would agree with all those people. It was not it.
Yeah, it did have a lot of potential, and I find it enjoyable. In like, it's a wacky game, you know.
Yeah.
It's got wacky characters. It's got a
You
really
meet Sunny
wacky
June.
plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's fine. I personally am obsessed with Sunny June.
Yes.
So
Valid.
I appreciated that he was hot. My sister was like,
it feels like they did a good job of his appearance. I was
Yes.
like, oh, this seems like the guy I've encountered.
yes, exactly. Yeah, I remember when it came out, my sister was like so excited for me. She's like, "Oh, you manifested this." I did. I manifested him being hot. But okay. So this is some Susie Should Be Sleeping lore for you.
Okay.
I have a theory that I always knew he was going to be hot, okay? Because it's not funny. In Danger by Design, and this is major spoilers, okay, you guys? So, like, if you haven't played Danger by Design, like, go la 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 la, okay? So, in Danger by Design, we find out that Minette has the alien tattoo, which she got after having had one too many with Sunny June. Okay, now, you have to be incredibly hot in order to convince someone to get a tattoo on your face, okay? So I believe that this alien tattoo was greatly influenced by a one-night stand with Sunny June. And you can't convince me otherwise. And there was one of the girls from the Nancy Drew Games marketing team was in my chat once when I was talking about this and was like, "This is canon to me." So I believe it's canon now.
I feel like there's got to be like an alcohol to attractiveness ratio of like, if they're less attractive, there's got to be more alcohol to get the tattoo.
Yes.
But he definitely,
he sent it
tipped
over
the
the edge.
attractiveness.
Yeah. Yes. Remember, he has the alien conspiracy theories too, so it doesn't make sense. Exactly. Exactly. Do we think Sunny has a matching alien tattoo somewhere we can't see? I love that.
I can see that. His and hers alien tattoos.
Oh, it's so romantic. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I'm sorry, I hijacked that. Let's see. Do you prefer international Nancy Drew games or stateside ones?
I'd say international I enjoy more, but now that I'm thinking about it, like there are a lot of stateside ones I've enjoyed. Like Trail of the Twister gave us a lot. It gave us Pop and Paw Pennies. And I treasure those. But I think I prefer international because like with Key, I feel like I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I was learning a lot about like customs and like cultures in Prague, which was fun to do while playing. Well, and it also always opens the door for the really bad accent voice acting,
Yes. Oh,
the not always appropriate.
yeah.
Yeah, it opens that door.
Yeah. That's always lovely.
But I think I prefer the international ones.
Yeah.
I'm always waiting for Nancy to mess up in a foreign country and create some sort of international catastrophe, I think.
I feel like she's like 3 steps away from that at all times.
Yes.
Or less.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silent Spy. It felt like she was gonna cause some sort of international incident.
She was about to end the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that game, there was a little too much pressure on one teenage girl.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Sometimes Nancy's age seems like she should be like 55 with all that she's dealt with and been through.
She's actually 90 something. Yeah. That's just who she is. I mean, she was around in the 20s, right? So, no, the
That's
30s?
true.
Was it the 20s or the
Technically.
30s?
I don't even know. She's been through it though.
I can hear it. I can hear it in my head. The guy in the beginning, like the announcer at the beginning of Secret of the Old Clock, where he goes, the year 1930? I think it's 1930. Chat, is it
Sounds right.
1930? I don't know why that's so important to me. Okay. Nancy Drew now has a go-kart game. Who are the 8 players?
Okay, well, Pa's got to be in there. Pa's iconic. Manette.
Oh, yes.
Who is... Okay, what's the name of in Venice, the one that looks like Justin Timberlake?
Oh, Colin.
Colin.
Yeah.
It's got to be Colin.
He's got a Tesserae mobile.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could see Dagny. I think she could be really cutthroat.
Yeah.
She could have a lot of cool cars. How many is that? Is that 4?
Yeah, that's 4.
Gotta be Yanni.
Oh, yeah.
Big Island Mike.
Oh, you must.
He would be like the Donkey Kong of the racing game.
Yes.
I think Frank and Joe would share a car.
Yeah.
It would be
They'd have like a Mario Kart Double Dash thing going on.
exactly, exactly. Ned would of course be there. 2 more, I think, if I counted correctly.
I stopped counting. I'm just enjoying this.
I mean, I just named every character. Fatima
Oh, yeah.
from Blue Moon Canyon is
Yeah.
in the outfit, of course, at all times. You never see her without it. And then maybe... Oh, Rick Arlen.
Yeah,
Gotta be
you
Rick
must.
Arlen.
So this outfit?
Yeah. Ah, yes! God, I love that. She's an amazing character. That is just a wonderful humor insertion into
Yes.
the game.
Yes. Oh, Chad, if you ever want to see me badly dancing as Fatima, go follow me on Instagram. Did he say Fat Emma? Yes, he
Fat
did.
Emma. They're so... Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I could keep going. I'll have to stop myself. 'cause-
Wait, Rachel faces the front and Bachel faces the back to throw bananas.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, they would be the perfect Double Dash team.
They would.
Yeah, they would be great.
Ah, now that is a game that I would play. They would take all of my money.
Yeah, they need to explore those Nancy Drew spin-offs.
Seriously, I
We
know.
need some. We need karting games. We need a city builder.
Yes, yes.
I would love it, man.
I really, really, really want a dress-up game where you have all of their horrible outfits.
Yes.
Right.
All like early 2000s. Oh yeah,
Mhm. It would be
yeah.
amazing. It would be amazing.
I would love that.
Ah, I love a good dress-up game.
Yes.
Okay, what's my next question here? Have you met any of your supporters in real life?
Let's see. Not really. I've met one of my mods, Andy.
Yeah.
He comes up to DC occasionally.
That's cool.
No, I've kind of ever since COVID, kind of no.
Yeah.
I went to VidCon a couple years in a row, and I really liked it. Like
That's
way back in that was 2012 or 2013 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to kind of go to Twitch. I don't know if TwitchCon is really my vibe.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. I haven't in a long time, but it would be fun.
Yeah.
There's a brand new so Tamagotchi clubs that are popping up all over the
Ooh.
nation, and it's all people in their like mid-20s to mid-30s
Yeah.
kind of vibes. It's all people who played with them as kids, and there's a DC Tamagotchi club, and every time they've met up, they just started like a couple months ago, I've had something. I haven't been able to go.
Yeah.
That is like my goal, is to finally be available to go to the DC Tamagotchi club.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yes.
I love
They need
that.
Nancy Drew clubs to pop up everywhere.
I know. I'm in the process of planning like a bit of a, not a convention, but like a meetup with a purpose, if that makes sense. There's going to be a murder mystery that is being written for us.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. So like I'm trying to make that happen. I actually want to do one in DC at some point.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, because like it's just the perfect place to like have a convention.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah. Yes, murder mystery Nancy cosplay in DC. I know, right? It would be so fun. So
Who would you dress up as Nancy Drew cosplay?
okay, I have
When you're not Fatima, of course.
when I'm not her, I have more recently I have done Elka quite a bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I've done Adela from the new game as well.
Mhm.
She's my new style icon. And I've done Nancy Drew. I did Nancy Drew actually for Nancy Drew at Halloween, which was really cool. And I made the horse shirt.
That is awesome.
But like, I don't know. Maybe somebody I don't have to wear a wig for.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I have so few. Well, I guess there are kind of a lot of characters with pixie cuts. I don't know. Maybe Pua. I could do the surfer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do Lisa from Treasure Roll Tower and just put on a red turtleneck and call it a day.
That's the next one I'm replaying.
Really?
Oh, man. She's a lot.
Oh my god.
character's
Chat,
fun.
which character do you think I should be? What do you think, Joe? Who would I be?
Oh man. My go-to is Manette.
Okay, I've done Manette.
I'm just like slap on a sticker or a tattoo.
I drew it. I got a
Yes.
I got a green eyeliner and I drew it and I
love
used my
that.
black eyeliner to like outline it, and it was amazing. And I
love
did
that.
it for the costume contest last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I did not
Oh,
make it far.
yeah.
There were so many Manettes.
I think I would do Soren just so I could wear a comfy sweater.
Oh, the Soren sweater looks so
It
soft.
would need to be winter.
Yeah.
But that would be so fun.
Yeah.
It's just cozy.
Okay, what is it with you guys and Deirdre? What? I don't know if I could pull off that amount of terrifying. Wait, not please be Tex. I mean,
Not Tex, drawing the mustache,
I do have a mustache.
some Wranglers.
I think you might be able to see it back there. I do have a mustache that I wore last time I streamed. Minette would be a sleigh. Yeah. Okay, but like chat, what would Joe be?
Oh, chat's gonna say Shorty.
Like literally immediately, Shorty pops up in chat.
Exactly. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. Anyone here from my chat is gonna say Shorty.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Bachel,
Bachel,
of course.
yeah.
I I'd rather not wear the wig though, so shorty.
Yeah.
Just wear a plaid,
Chase.
red plaid.
Oh.
Chase.
Oh, multiple votes for Chase.
Wait.
Alexi. The Scopa dealer.
I would love that.
Yes. Get that cool mask.
Oh yeah, Chase. He looks like Bobby Hill to me.
No, he does.
I get big Bobby Hill vibes from Chase.
Now I'm never not going to see Bobby Hill.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's Bobby Hill grown up.
The pigeon from Ven.
Would love that too.
Mm-hmm. That would be a next level cosplay. Multiple that's my purse in the chat.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Amazing. Okay. It's time for another game. Try to do one of these every half an hour and we're almost done, so we got to do another game. Okay, what do you want to do? You can choose.
Okay, so what was the other besides wheel?
Okay, I just had the FMK and the blind ranks. You can blind rank the games, which you haven't done yet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
That's always like scary.
Yeah. My memory is so jumbled. When I recently played this one, I don't remember the.
Stay tuned for Danger.
Stay tuned for it. Makes all the titles make perfect sense, and I never remember a single title. Okay. I forgot who the culprit was, and I went through the entire game thinking it was Rick. And then my chat was eventually like, "No, why do you keep thinking that it's Rick? You've played this before." And I was like, "Are you telling me it's not Rick?"
Oh my god.
Usually I remember better than that though.
Well, you've got this.
And when it comes to the abbreviations too, I'm the worst.
Oh, so I have this memorized, thank God, because like I said, I help run the Facebook group. So I see a lot of people absolutely butcher the abbreviations, and then I get so confused. I'm like, are you even talking about a Nancy Drew game?
I just appreciate on the subreddit they have like a little guide. They have like the little list, and I'm like, yes, I still need that. Yeah. It's important. You should like print it out, everyone. Have it in front of you so that you don't confuse me. Okay, so you know the rules now. We're blind ranking. It's a scale of 5. 5 being the worst, 1 being the best. Okay. You cannot know what is coming next, and you can't change your answers. Okay. All right, your first game is Sea of Darkness. Okay, that's one of the top for me. But in order to potentially save room for something else, I'm gonna do 2. Okay, that is fair. That's a solid game. You were this close to Midnight in Salem there. Okay, The Creature of Kapu Cave. That's also one of my least favorites. But I have only played it once. And I would love to play that one again. So I'm not going to give it dead last, but I will give it 4. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention, chat, you are totally welcome to play along. I know some of you are, but please feel free. I love Big Island Mike, but yeah. You don't like the bug poop sorting? Like, come on. The bug. I hate it so much. Have you ever played A Little to the Left? Yes, I haven't played the DLC. That's okay. That's okay. But like the frass is literally just bug poop a little to the left. It kind of is, isn't it? Well, looking at it that way, maybe I might enjoy it. I know. Playing it again. That's what my friend Tori, the one who's piano playing, is playing right now. Yeah. She pointed that out to me, and I was like, yes. And that is totally why I've never minded the frass. I hated just about every task she gave in that game. Yeah. I mean, she's pretty crap. As far as bosses go, she's pretty crap. Yeah. Yeah. A single turn. Single turn. That's
It's been my stance since last year. I have a whole YouTube video about this going up next week. Oh my gosh, Tori! What great timing then. Everyone go follow Tori.
Oh, nice.
Worst boss award goes to... Now listen. I disagree, okay? Because no matter how bad Quigley Kim is, and no matter how much bug poop she makes you touch, there is no one worse than Chantal Moikwe, who just hires you and decides that you're going to do all the chores and you're going to do all of the cooking and you're going to do this and you're going to do that and you're going to deal with Tino Balducci for no money. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Minette did literally fight us. That's true.
That's true too.
Yeah, that is true. What am I missing? Oh, goodness. Okay, sorry. Got distracted. Okay, so that was number 2, right? That I did?
Yes.
I've done 2? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I was tangenting.
I love a tangent.
Tangent too often. Okay. Message in a Haunted Mansion.
Oh, yeah. I still want to save my first place.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have to put that at 3.
It's a solid 3 game.
Yeah.
Nancy saying Tino Balducci and White Wolf lives rent-free in my head. Yes, I can hear it right now. She's like, Tino Balducci. Okay. Alibi in Ashes.
So, I like that one just because I like anytime Nancy's in a lot of trouble.
We're here for the drama.
I like to see her convicted of a crime every once in a while.
She's getting her just desserts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm still holding out a number 1 spot though.
Right.
So it's gonna have to be 5 in this one, which it doesn't deserve, but
Oh my god. You only have number 1 left. It's gonna be Midnight in Salem.
It's gonna be Midnight in Salem. It's gonna be Shattered Medallion.
It's gonna be... Hold on, I have to re-roll. It gave me Message in Haunted Mansion again. Hold on. It's gonna be... Stop giving me Message in Haunted Mansion! It's gonna be... Okay, Ghost of Thornton Hall.
Okay, I can live with that.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's a good game.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. You were this close to Shattered Medallion.
Okay, I can live with Ghost of Thornton Hall.
Yeah. Wow, Message in a Haunted Mansion really wanted your attention there.
Yeah, maybe that's my sign to replay that one
I
next.
think so. People in chat were asking for it. Haunted Mansion said, pick me. I know. Okay, we've got a few more questions left.
Okay.
And then we've got to let this guy go to bed. Okay, what Nancy Drew character do you want to just have a nice dinner with?
Just a nice dinner. Oh, okay. So, a really nice dinner that I know that they'll have to pay for would be Lori.
Oh.
Last Train to Blue Moon
Yeah.
Canyon.
She could handle buying you a dinner.
Yes, she owns a train. We would even have dinner on the train. We'd
Yeah.
do that nice little dining car,
Mm-hmm.
so I get to travel as well.
Yeah, that would be
But and I don't really like to talk while I eat, so she's someone I don't really want to talk to, so that's fine. I can just kind of vibe out, enjoy a very expensive, probably catered gourmet meal,
Yeah.
and then get dropped off at a fun trip location, get a free trip.
I love that. That's a really well thought out answer. He's like, who can I use for their money? What can I get the most out of?
Yeah, at first I was like I was trying to think of people who I would enjoy talking to. And I was like, no, I need something out of this dinner.
Oh, I love
If I'm
that.
leaving the house these days, I need something.
Yeah. I don't leave the house for less than a nice train trip and a good meal. Okay, what location should the next Nancy Drew game take place in?
Oh, that is a wonderful question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want her to go to maybe like and this is all just because it's too hot lately and I want somewhere cold.
Yeah.
I think Antarctica.
I knew you were going to say that when you said it's too hot. I'm like, he's going right to like Antarctica.
Initially, I was going to go Scandinavia and I was
Okay.
going to go
that would be
maybe a
cool.
Viking,
That would be neat.
mystery vibes. But then
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Something goes down on like an abandoned Antarctica
Ooh.
research center and Nancy Drew's got to go figure it out.
Yeah. That
The
would be so
data's
cool.
missing or the data's wrong or something. We got to find out who's sabotaging it.
Yeah.
I
love that.
Yeah. I like whenever there's kind of no way out.
Yeah. You're
She's
trapped
kinda
there.
trapped
You
in the
have
mystery.
to solve.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I love that. Okay. So, next question is, how did you coin the term sausage sleuth?
Oh, that is one of the trophies from Venice.
Venice. Mm-hmm.
Venice, right?
Yeah.
Eating the poison sausages.
Yes.
Every time, gotta eat the poison sausages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it stuck. That's well, when I play Nancy Drew games, I don't get many trophies. And I remember getting that one. So that one stuck with me.
That one would
it's
stick with you.
Yeah. It's become just a great title for any mystery game that we play. It's a good throwback to always linking it to Nancy Drew.
I love that. So I have a little bit of a story for that. I was still really new to your channel. I had no idea that Sausage Sleuth was a thing. And it was the end of my first season of Spilling the Tea, and we wanted to do something kind of fun. So one of my friends ended up interviewing me, and everybody asked me questions. Somebody asked me, would you consider yourself a sausage sleuth? And I was like, what? I had no idea what it was being talked about. I was like, what does that mean? And I was like a little concerned.
It's incredibly confusing.
Yes, I was like, what does that mean? And then I have this fish tank up here, and this is relevant, I swear. I have this fish tank up here that it cycles through like different colors. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess it was particularly bright at that moment, and it turned red. So my whole face turned red. So she says, would you consider yourself a sausage sleuth? And I go, what? And then my face turns beet red, and everyone's just laughing at me. And I'm like, what is going on?
I love that. That is wonderful.
It was hilarious. And finally, like, she did explain, and I was like, oh, yeah, sure. So yeah, of course.
I love that.
Oh my god. But yeah, so thanks for that. That was a lovely moment.
The Nancy Drew trophies are just so good.
Oh, I love them.
Are you a trophy striver?
Yes. So
That's valid. It's fun.
Yes, the first time I play just to like play. But
Right.
then later on I'll go back like when I'm ready, and then I get like everything checked off, you know? So, but if you ever want to like do that, I highly recommend Ghost of Thornton Hall. It's the easiest one to check off all of the trophies, and you'll feel so accomplished.
That feels like it's got to be a future like personal goal for me.
Yeah.
Because I am horrible at getting trophies. Which to be fair, I most of them I've only played through once.
Yeah.
It's been I think I'm on 5 now that I'm starting to do on Senior Detective.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people who have been playing these games for their whole lives don't even like doing like senior.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
I totally get that. Like,
Yeah.
if I need a guide for just about everything.
I like having a task list. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I leave the
It's
game,
harder writing it down.
it leaves my mind. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
that is really commendable for you to be playing them on Senior.
I don't think I would do it if I were replaying them just like offline.
Yeah.
It makes for good
It's good content.
streams.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I would do it otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Wait. After we do all the senior detectives, it's the third round getting all the trophies. Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
man, it might be. That and I am extremely impressed by like the speedrunners.
Oh, yeah.
It's never been like I'm not good at that aspect of it all, but I love watching it.
If you can get down the like method,
Yes.
then it's like you can just like breeze through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love people whose brains work that way.
Okay, so like I have done speed runs. My brain doesn't work that way. I have it written down. I might actually have it right here. Oh, I must have taken it
That is
down.
so cool.
I wrote it. Here it is. So, this is I did that charity event in June, and this is my cheat sheet of like everything you need to do in Secrets Can Kill so that I could get it done in 14 minutes.
That is so cool.
So like I just like figured out each thing and like what would be fastest, and I wrote it down.
I love that. I think that is just fascinating.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. You should definitely give it a try.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah. 14 minutes? Wow. Well,
14
you say
minutes.
wow, but I am still like number 10 on speedrun.com. Like I am
That is wild.
not the best. Yeah. But give it a try. I feel like you'd love it. Yeah.
I think that's what's after Senior Detective.
That's a good idea. Okay, wait. We got to get through these questions. Get you to bed. Which Nancy Drew character would you want to go on a date with the most?
Oh, Frank. Easy.
Easy.
He would be that fun detective boyfriend.
He would be fun. And similarly, what Nancy Drew character would be your best friend in real life?
Soren.
You played the game, right?
At the end of that game, I'm always like, you know what? You go, Soren. I'm backing you on this.
Joe's like, I could fix him.
Exactly. I'm like, the only problem with that game is that I'm not committing the crimes with him. He needs me there with him to help him. He could have covered it up so much better. That's the only problem.
Oh my god, the Soren love in your chat is so good. It's so strong. Oh my god. Okay. What is your go-to gaming snack or drink?
Okay, if I'm like really sitting down for a gaming session, I'm getting the extra toasty Cheez-Its.
Ooh.
And some kind of fizzy water.
Yeah.
Love some just kind of plain fizzy water. But my 36-year-old body can't handle Cheez-Its like it used to.
Oh.
And I also don't have any self-control. So if there are Cheez-Its in the house, the whole box is gone in like 2 days.
That's
So
fair.
I limit myself with those. But man, that's a nostalgic food for me.
Oh man, that's awesome. Gotta love the Cheez-Its.
Oh yeah, a classic.
Iced coffee? Ooh. I love good iced
yeah.
coffee.
Love a good iced coffee.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like there was another food related question. What is the top tier of fast food?
Oh man, okay. A fast food. I don't eat a lot of fast food anymore, but Sonic has got to be up there with the mozzarella sticks, the corn dogs,
The milkshakes.
the milkshakes, the slushies. You can go you can drive up to Sonic and ask for a side of bacon, and they bring you like a plate of bacon.
Yeah.
My dad came home once and he was like, yeah, I just wanted a side of bacon, and they gave me all this bacon, so now we all have to eat bacon for a while. I was like, okay,
Oh my
that's great.
Michaela says Joe literally said his happy place was a Rally's last week.
Rally's fries and Arby's fries.
Oh.
Do you remember Foursquare, the app?
Yeah.
It was like a check-in app.
Yeah.
And if you checked in at places enough times, you became the mayor.
Oh my God, that's such a throwback. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to be the mayor of the rallies, one of the rallies. Because I would drive at like midnight to get fries in college all the time.
Oh my God.
Love them.
Wow. Okay. That's a new channel name right there. Oh no. Okay, Kezia has a point. What are your favorite home cooked meals?
Favorite home cooked meal? I actually just had it last night because I was like, with all the heat and stuff, I was like, I need a comfort food meal. And growing up in Arkansas, we had pinto beans and cornbread a lot.
Just like, that?
Pinto beans and cornbread and some like ham or something.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Occasionally. And that just became my nostalgic childhood food. Like my grandparents made it, their parents made it. Got to make it in the cast iron, you know.
Yeah.
So I made it last night, and I hadn't had it in like probably 10 years or so. And I was like, this is it. This is just the comfort food.
Yeah. Oh, cornbread is so good.
Have you ever had biscuits and chocolate gravy?
Chocolate gravy? Is that a thing?
Chocolate gravy. So it's in parts of Arkansas.
Okay.
And then I think other parts in the South have like a similar tradition.
Okay.
But it's just biscuits with chocolate sauce gravy.
Why?
It's we only would have it on like Christmas morning kind of thing, special events, whole family gets together. It's a treat for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like trying to wrap my head around this.
It's not a combination you expect, but it's the combination you need.
Okay, I'm a big chocolate person.
Uh-huh.
Like, just in general. There was a time period in my life where I was completely sugar-free to kind of like reset my life. And I realized then that if I ever eat sugar, it must be chocolate.
You don't want that sugar wasted. It has to be chocolate.
Absolutely not. It has to be chocolate. It has to be good chocolate.
I feel ya.
So I could try biscuit and chocolate gravy.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
Gonna get a recipe for that. Okay. We had a follow-up question was, do you cook? And I believe you already answered that, but please, by all means. Yes.
I did not cook until like I met Justin, really. I just didn't.
Yeah.
And then he kind of opened me up to like the fun of it.
Yeah.
Never.
That's cool.
Never did it until I kind of I can follow recipes and stuff, but then I really learned about kind of ingredients and stuff in my late 20s.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that brings us really neatly into the next question, which actually just showed up in chat as well. Everybody wants to know how you and Justin met.
Okay. So I was living in Chicago before DC, and Justin was on a layover in Chicago, and we were both on OkCupid, and the app is proximity based.
Yeah.
And so we both swiped on each other and started chatting, had a couple of like online movie dates over like Google Hangouts and stuff, and then like a few months later I came to DC to hang out.
Aww.
And yeah, we were long distance for about a year, and then I just moved here.
I love that. Oh, that's so fun.
It worked out great.
Aw, that's so good. That's a great love story. So I always ask, so I'm a bridal stylist for my like day job. So I always have to ask like everybody who I style, and I do like all sorts of formal wear, so not just like bridal gowns, but I do like tuxes and prom and, you know,
Oh, cool.
mother gala, all sorts. So I always ask people if they're like getting married or something. I'm like, well, how did you meet your fiance, you know? And like, I don't know, 7 out of 10 times people are like, oh, we met on an app. And they're always so like ashamed of that. And I
Really?
feel so bad. I'm like, there's nothing to be ashamed of there. Like, that's
No,
awesome. I
Our
mean,
generation does it.
yes. Literally, do you see any of us old people going to the club right now? Like,
We're not there. We're not meeting people in real life.
nope, we're not meeting people
Gotta
at work.
meet them somehow else. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So like, I love just how you weren't even ashamed you met on OkCupid. Like, that is just so wonderful to me.
It makes for a good story too of like being on a layover.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really cool.
proximity just happening to swipe at that moment.
It's fate.
It is.
Yeah.
It was great.
I love that. Aw. Well, guys, chat. This is it. We have reached the end. This has been so fun, Joe.
This was such a blast. Thank you so much for inviting me on here. Seriously.
Thank you for coming.
You are
Oh.
wonderful.
Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you so much. I was so excited to get to chat with you. Like, you have no idea.
I was excited to get to chat with you.
Thank you. Oh, this
I love
is
talking about Nancy, all of these things.
Yes, I know. Okay, before we go, I always ask everybody if they have any parting words, but I have 2 things that I'm going to ask you. 1, if you have any parting words, but 2, since you have become such like a influential person on Twitch, do you have any advice that you want to give to anybody who is wanting to like grow their channel or start in general?
I would just say people can tell when you're not having fun. And so if it's fun for you, really lean into the fun parts.
I love that.
Because people like to see people have fun.
Yeah.
And talking to the chat a lot
Yeah.
is just kind of the icing on the cake.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. All right. Parting words for us, Joe. Do you have any?
Oh man, I don't think so. This has been so much fun. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so
I'm
much.
glad I got to debut this here.
Yes.
Yeah. Sleuth
It's
style. Give it up.
Fashion night here on on Susie Should Be Sleeping.
This came right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This came just in time. I was like, perfect.
There you go. I love it. Shout out Sleuth Style. If you guys don't know Sleuth Style,
Yes. I
Check
also
her
got
out.
the pin.
oh, amazing. Oh,
She's
everything
great.
she does is so
Yes.
good. And then if anybody is a fan of her, I actually have interviewed her, and if you go back on my channel, you can find that. You can learn more about her. You can learn more about a lot of people actually on my channel, because that is what the point of this show is to bring the Clue Crew to the Clue Crew and get to know the faces behind the channels, get to know the faces behind the voices, etc. Will the full stream be uploaded? Yes, it will. It will probably be uploaded like immediately after this. So thank you guys so much for joining. Oh, chat, you've been wonderful. And for anybody listening back as a podcast or watching back as a VOD, thank you so much for joining there as well. Thank you for the bits. Oh, thank you. This has been wonderful. And have a great evening, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, bye. And next week you're interviewing Nancy's voice.
I am. Next week is Brittany Cox.
Yes, stay tuned.
Yes. Stay tuned. Not for danger. It's going to be great. Yes. And then, of course, watch out. Oh, thank you for more bits. Watch out for the future, because there might be something with the older Nancy voice as well.
Ooh.
Follow me for more. Okay. It's really done now. Bye, everyone.
Bye.